Yo, welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing a Diaby FUT birthday player review coming at 200,000 coins. I'm not going to lie. This guy's cold. This guy's good at the game, man. This guy's an absolute unit in FIFA. Really fun card. Let's go through. Let's break it down. As you're seeing in the highlights right now, this man is rapid. 99 pace is not a joke. This guy moves about, very agile, very just smooth to dribble with. Really fun player. If you guys like that kind of agility and mobility and speed, this man's for you. Dribbling, unbelievable. I know he only has 92. I say 92, only 92 in terms of like compared to other cards with 95, 96, but it felt good, man. It felt really good. You're seeing in the highlights, he just felt really solid. I will say though, one thing that I don't think was up to scratch, and that does let him down slightly, especially as a number 9 at this stage of the game, was his shot. I feel like when you're going for the meta shots, sure, he's able to get them in. I think a lot of players, when you play FIFA, you can get the meta shots in, sure, but you know, I was using Wayne Rooney, Haaland, those type of players in my team, and you know, they have a really solid shot, and you could definitely tell the difference. Again, he can score goals, don't get me wrong. Look at this, he goes through, he can score goals, but I just felt like he was better at creating, because his shot was slightly lower than I want him, especially for like 200,000 coins. I feel like I wanted a little bit more, but look, you got a 5-star. The guy's a cam, the guy's a right winger, he's a striker. He's a really solid card. I did put in the cons his chemistry links. Now, that's more his leagues than anything because of Saudi league, but overall his nationality being French, he can link up with a lot of players, so you could definitely find good use of him, but you're seeing it right now, like his link up play was really good, probably better than I expected. I actually expected him to be the kind of player to go up front. I actually played him with Turan, and I really like the link up between them, the two French strikers, the two FUT birthday strikers in a 4-4-2, and you're going to see most of the highlights, like right now, when I did the player switch and got them through, and then played it back like that, that was like a perfect goal, what you just saw there, where I was able to do a nice little 1-2 with Turan and Diaby, and as a duo, felt amazing. I don't think I would play him as a single striker by himself up front. I don't think he has that kind of, again, the shot. He does okay. Like, you just let me back away, because that was a really good example of his shot. Like, he can get you goals. He really can, but I just don't want to oversell him and say, no, he's the best shot you're going to get. Because look, 85 shot isn't amazing. It's not bad. It's not amazing. It's just one of those ones out there. 82 passing. I actually felt like he had slightly better passing than 82, to be honest with you. His link-up play did feel really good. So we've seen some of the gameplay. Let's actually go through and check out some of his stats and see how they can kind of recognize in-game. So as we go through here, and this is kind of back to the point about his stats, like even though his shooting is 85, right, because of how low his penalties really are, that kind of lowers the whole stats. You can see he actually has pretty good overall shooting, 90 finishing, stuff like that. So yes, I don't think he was amazing, especially the 81 long shot and the shot power 83. That was slightly lower than I wanted, and that is kind of the main con, I would say, to be honest with you. Quick step I really liked. He didn't have any of the shooting play styles as well, so that's why I probably wouldn't put him as like an out and out striker by himself. That's probably the one weakness I would say of the card, but in a 2-striker formation, really solid. If you take a look at his passing as well, like he's got okay passing. He's got like the 80 passings. If you're a decent player and you can pass the ball well yourself manually, he actually can do a really good job in a front two. So me personally, I'd probably play him as a right winger or as a striker in a front two. That's kind of my preference. If I had like a 4-3-3, I think he's a really solid winger. I think he's a really good winger. He's got the rapid, he's got the quick step, he's got the flair. I think he's just a really good winger. If you're playing him up front, I would put him in a 2. For 200,000 coins though, he's good. He's good value. Let's have a look at some of his other stuff. And again, like I said, 5-star is very important for me. His agility, like his dribbling was unbelievable. Like 92 dribbling with that pace, like he felt rapid. That's why I think on the wing, he'll be a really good shout. He also has 98 stamina, which I think is really important. Let me try and compare him to other players around the 200,000 coin mark around the same position. So let's go through. Let's get rid of that for now. Let's just take a look at players. Where's the pricing? Okay, let's do this. Let's look at 180 and let's say 300. Okay, so we're going to look at these players that are similar pricing to him, and we're going to put as positions here. What should we do? What should we do for positions? Let's just go for right wingers, strikers, and left wingers. So we're looking at that kind of attacking situation. Just see who I'd compare him to. So like right now, okay, this is a really good one because I actually use Garnacho. I actually like this one a lot, so we're going to compare it to Garnacho. We can compare it to Wilson. I think Wilson's a good one. These are the type of players I would compare him to be honest with you. Maybe a Salah, and then we'll just put Diaby there because that's, you know, obviously the player we're using. So these are the main kind of players I'll be comparing him to. The kind of wingers, the fast, agile players, stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is first look through. I think Salah's a good card, but I actually really like Callum Wilson's card, especially with the 5-star. So we're going to probably compare these three for now. I'm going to leave Salah for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to compare this with 91 Wilson, 91 Wilson, because this is for me what I would look at when I'm looking at buying these players. These are the players I'll probably compare them to. So out of the two, I think they're very similar. I'm just going to use this version of Wilson for now. Then we're going to go through and we're going to use Garnacho. Garnacho is a great one to compare to, because I actually had Garnacho a part of another review, and I used them both. So we're going to go through. So as a striker, I would probably, honestly, like looking at their stats, they're very, very similar. The only difference, and this is the really, really big thing for me, is like the shot. You can see the play styles. As you can see here, like Wilson has the power shot, right? Where I think she also has a flare shot, if I'm not, sorry. I think she also has the finesse shot. Is it going to show it? Yeah, so look, she's got the finesse shot and the flare. So that's the only difference I would say why I think she might be a better striker, because she's 5-star, 5-star. Yes, has slightly lower pace, but she has better shooting, same dribbling, and she just has a little bit more with the shot play styles. But as a winger, I really like Diaby. For me, I'll play on the out wide. I'll probably play Diaby or Garnacho. I actually low-key think Diaby might be better out wide as well, to be honest with you. Like, both really good cards, but yeah, that's kind of my verdict. I would say Diaby, I probably would play over Garnacho. As a United fan, I would personally go with Garnacho, but considering they're very similar price, I just feel like Diaby gives you a little bit more of an engine. This guy's got 99 pace. They both have the rapid. Obviously, Garnacho does have the rapid plus, but I feel like, you know, quick step and press proven. He has more stamina. I don't know. I think Diaby for me might be a bit better on the right wing. And yeah, that's kind of the verdict. When you go through and compare players, that's what I kind of left myself with. Overall, I think it's a really fun card. I'm going to give him like a 9 out of 10 for rating. For 200k, as you can see who we're comparing to, I think he does a really good job. I don't think he's overpriced. 5-star, 5-star. You're going to get a really good card with this. You really are. As you can see, his face stats are the highest out of the three. Obviously, his in-game stats are slightly lower, but I think things like his free kick and stuff really just lower him overall. But you can see his dribbling's much better. He has nice agility and balance. So in terms of pure speed, you're going for Diaby. You go in on the pace, you're going for Diaby. So if you're looking for a winger, I do believe that Diaby is probably number one here. If you're going for a striker, I would go for Wilson. And then if you're going for a left mid, obviously Garnacho is the only one there. So there you go. But I like to compare Garnacho and Diaby simply because of the price. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, and I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.